Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Barbie unboxing. Today we've got a very special Ken unboxing. We have the first ever holiday Ken for 2025. Now, this Ken got released in 4 different varieties with 4 different face sculpts, and I picked the only face sculpt that I didn't have like 2 or 3 of already. And it's because this is my first Julio sculpt, because I missed out on Mermaid Ken, or Merman Ken, like Ocean King Ken. And that was like the only thing he was actually in. So I'm very excited that he came out at a pretty reasonable price. He's $35. So cheaper than the Barbies, but still not cheap. He does come with a stand, and his outfit is decently cute. Like, I'm not mad at his outfit, honestly. But again, I am more concerned about just kind of getting this face sculpt and this face onto a made-to-move body. So let's take a look at the box. It does look like a present. It does have some very fun detailing of like winterscape here in the background. Here are the other 3 Ken that I have not picked up yet. Just because I just haven't. They all pretty much have the same hairstyle. They just have shaved sides and a little bit on top. So very basic, very close to kind of what they all are individually. Here is the UPC in case you're trying to find him. I don't think the Kens are going to be sold in stores, which is kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. And I don't actually care about this box, so I am just going to kind of rip it. But that's okay, because I want to take this out so you guys don't get that glare. So, as you can see, he looks pretty good. Like, the backing is very meh, but he actually looks great. Like, the detailing on these dolls over the years, the holiday dolls, has been kind of hit or miss, at least since I've been collecting Barbie. I think I've only bought 2 or 3 dolls at full price that were holiday dolls, and it was because they were the limited edition redheads, because I did get the first Odile, the Generation Girl, and I have also gotten Midge. I haven't done her video yet, but it's okay. We're gonna try to take all these off. Got them, except for the one here on his neck for some reason. Okay. And then he's also got a whatchamacallit. Some reason. That's a great way to package things. Okay. So we have that. I'm going to take his stand out of the box. Got it there. And then, of course, he comes with a certificate and his big stand base. Very fun. Now, this suit jacket does not have an actual button. It has a little staple that once you cut, that's it. It may or may not actually go back together. And these dolls are on Model Muse Kens, so they are static the way they are molded. So it's kind of a bummer, but it's also fine. A lot of people really like the Model Muse bodies for Ken. Not my favorite, but oh, he's so pretty. Like, he's a 2021 sculpt. He is Julio, and he looks just great. So his hair is like a rock. Like, with how much gel that they put in there, I don't know why they didn't bother just making him a molded head. I think if they had just done molded hair, people would have revolted. on a $35 doll, but very cute. The inside of this is not lined, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. And there's something on the back of this from mine, as it's not part of the jacket, and I don't know why, but that's okay. But pretty decent, like a poly satin. It's not bad. It's just kind of, it's all right. Again, I got this because I do not have this face sculpt. Now, surprisingly, this is not a one-piece tuxedo like I thought it was. These are pants that are individual. So we actually get a nice pair of black slacks out of this also. And then, of course, we've got our really fun little thing that, of course, for some reason is sewn together, because that's absolutely necessary. That shows you how well they anticipate these things staying together. So let's take a look at his little shirt. So again, we do have this Model Muse Ken. And for anyone curious about the differences between a Model Muse Ken and a standard Ken, here are the differences. This is Beach Allen's new body. And the Model Muses are actually a little bit boxier than standard Ken, which I don't love. But, so we do have this spread out. We've got two pieces, little pieces of Velcro that attach it. And then it is, of course, sleeveless. So we've got his outfit in 3 pieces, plus his shoes that are very sleek. And they don't say Ken on the bottom, so that's nice for realism. But now we've got to take our Ken off and put him onto a body. So I think the closest you're going to be able to get really, and now that I'm looking him outside of the box, it's not super close. He might actually be closer to Cam, but I don't think I have an extra Cam right now. So for now, he's going to go on this body, and in the future, I may rebody him onto Cam from the looks line. But I think this will be kind of close enough. Like, he's a little bit more of a red undertone, so he's going to be a little bit hard to match. Unless you are just kind of like, you don't really care about it either way. But it does have the standard connections. I was hoping that the new Model Muse bodies would get the Barbie Basics connections, the quick connectors. That would be great, but it's all right. We'll make do. I'm going to dehead my donor Ken right there. And we are going to undress him real quick because I don't need that. Now, this is the Wheelchair Fashionista. He is relatively easy to find compared to other Kens that are made to move. So again, a closer tone comparison. So not my best showing of a skin tone match. And if I was not currently like in between doll rooms where all of my stuff is in storage, I would have more options to show you guys. I forgot to bring my big bag of doll heads from donor bodies of the past to kind of compare and show you guys the different skin tones. I will try to get around to doing that in the next round of videos that I record. But for now, this is kind of what you get because I am trying to be good about it. So then we get this back on. Because this was sewn, I doubt it's actually gonna stay put, which is why I kind of hate when they sew down accessories, because it really means they have no faith in the fact that it's gonna be easily displayed in the box without being sewn. So it's just kind of what it is. But we will give it our best shot. So, like that, and then we've got our Ken shoes. Why are you not cooperating? There we go. And our other Ken shoe. See, it's not even staying Velcroed. That's a little bit disappointing. Because I'm not being super rough with this, that the Velcro would be popping. Like, it just is not sticking for some reason. But it looks all right. And let's put his head back on. And again, because so little of his body is showing, I'm actually not that concerned with whether or not it's a perfect match. It's a close enough match for now. But he looks pretty good, is all I'm saying. Like, for a fun new holiday doll, I'm here for it. I do love when they give Ken some love every once in a while. Because I'm only shooting from overhead, I'm not going to put him on his stand because there's no point to it for you guys. It's just a doll stand. You know how it works. They didn't give him a special one. So that's how he looks out of the box and rebodied. Again, this is his original tone. It's probably going to be closer to Cam, who had the long black hair in the first looks release. No, second wave of looks. They had numbers. I cannot, for the life of me, ever remember their numbers. So, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. All right, y'all. Be good. Bye.